Well, damn. It has been about 3 weeks since I last posted a video on the channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Those of you who are regulars at the channel, thank you for sticking with the channel. Also to the new subscribers that we've gotten whilst throughout my absence, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're enjoying the content. So yeah, I've been gone for like 3 weeks. Obviously I made some like community posts about the new cards and everything. The new cards are out. The reason for my long absence, a couple of things. Went to go and see family. I have members of my family that were ill and had to go and attend to that. I'm sure, as a lot of you know, we've been plagued by Boo and Cell for this set. We've been plagued by Boo for several sets now. So it just wasn't fun for me to play. I didn't really feel excited to make content on the game when you know that everything you run into is just going to be either Kid Boo or Cell. But just like Shenron was used to bring everyone back from the massacre that Boo created, I am also back, hopefully with some decks that will switch up the meta. We're praying, like that's my wish, right? This is the wish for Shenron set. I'm wishing that Boo and Cell get knocked down the peg and other decks and more variety of decks are able to shine in set 7. So in this video, we're actually starting off by showing some testing I've done for the new decks. We're starting off with Shenron. Now, we do have all the information about all the new cards for set 7, thanks to Jeff Bezos and the people at Amazon. And Shenron looks pretty good. Now, I don't think it'll be meta-defining, personally. It's a very casino-like deck, should I say. You're basically playing slot machines when you're playing Shenron, right? Ideally, you want to be able to make your wish, ideally turn 3-4. If you can do it earlier, I've played with people when they've been able to awaken on turn 2, then you're pretty much winning the game. If you can get all 7 Dragon Balls on turn 2, you more or less win the game, right? But if it takes you turn 5, turn 6, then for your first wish, it's going to be pretty rough. I'm going to quickly run down how the deck wants to play, and I'm not going to show a deck list in this video because the deck isn't finalized and I'm still working on it. These are very early builds of the decks. I will make a video closer to release on deck ideas for each of the new leaders somewhere in September. So the plan for the Shenron deck is to find all 7 Dragon Balls and have them in your drop. Now you can either discard the Dragon Ball from your hand through various effects, or you can play Dragon Ball for 0 and it will mill 2 for you. This deck is all about milling cards, and there are several cards that when milled from your deck give additional benefits. Once you have all 7 Dragon Balls in your drop, you're able to awaken your leader, becoming Shenron, and you're able to summon any 7 cost or less unit from your drop onto the field. Now, the main targets for our wish would be, first of all, the new secret rare, GC Goku. Another targets, we have Gogeta, which I run in this particular build. There's also the 6-drop UI Goku from the Charlotte starter deck, which I run in this particular build. I do change that later on. And then we have the 5-cost Goku, the SR, which is new to FB07. The 5-cost Goku is very essential in the deck. Even though it's a 0 combo, I do think you need 4 of this card in the deck. It allows you to recycle some of your mill effect cards, so you can mill them again and get the benefits again. You can, obviously it mills through your deck, so it's easier to find your Dragon Balls. Now, when we talk about these mill targets, there are 4 in particular, outside of the Dragon Ball, obviously, that you want to hit. We have Krillin, which is a 2 energy blocker. Once sent to the drop, it just comes out onto the field. And you can have more than one of these. So if you milled 3, for example, and you found 3 Krillins, all 3 will go onto the field. We have Gohan, which is a 2 energy, 20 attack card. On attack, you can mill 2. Now, if you already have a Gohan on the field and you mill another Gohan into your drop, that second Gohan will not go onto the field. You can only use the mill effect if there is no Gohan already on the field. We also have Kami, which when sent from your deck to your drop will give you an energy marker. So what you can do is you can play with your energy marker. Let's say you have 4 energy plus the marker. For 5, you can play the 5-cost Goku. Use 5-cost Goku's effect, put a Kami from your drop onto the top of your deck. Granted, there's one there already. And then swing with Goku, mill 5. One of them is going to be that Kami, and then you just get your energy marker back. And the last mill target is Roshi, which when milled, you can add a Goku, specifically a Goku, from your drop to your hand. So those are our mill targets. Now, to help us mill these cards, we mentioned Goku. We have Dragon Raider, which looks through your life and your deck you can grab one Dragon Ball and then reshuffle your life and your deck. Now, at the moment, I'm not too sure, and maybe some guys have a better knowledge than I do, and if so, let me know in the comments. But I assumed the way this card would work is once you've searched for your Dragon Ball, your life effectively goes back into your deck, is reshuffled, and you add the same amount of life that you put into your deck in the first place. So, for example, if you had 7 life and you use Radar, the 7 life would go into your deck, you'll look for your Dragon Ball, everything is shuffled, and then you put 7 cards back into your life. That's how I'm assuming this card works. I've heard from friends that it could be that you look through your life and your deck separately, and you just shuffle the 2 separately. I'm not too sure. But if anyone knows for certain how this card should work, let us know in the comments. Yeah, so I don't know what the correct way is to play this card. Other cards for milling, I mean, we have the 1-cost SR Bulma. This card is great. This is a great card, and definitely a card you want to see early on in the game. Turn 1, you discard the card, you add 2 cards to your life, and then you look through your life, add 2 cards to your hand, and then shuffle your life. And so ideally when playing this card, you want to take out things like Dragon Balls if they're there. If there's no Dragon Balls in there, that's great because you know all your Dragon Balls are in your deck. You can grab, I don't know, maybe a super combo or anything that's going to help you mill through your deck. In this version, we're running the Promo Piccolo 3-cost, which looks through the top 7 of the deck. And any Dragon Balls that you find, you put in your drop, and the rest goes to the bottom of your deck. We're running a 1-cost Giru, which helps us mill 3. You could also run Dende, is another mill. There's the Go 10 and Trunks, the 3-cost that can mill a total of 4. You mill 2 on attack. You can activate his main, discard a card, untap the 3-cost, and then swing again to mill another 2. So yeah, there's a bunch of great mill targets. You do want to keep this deck to 50 cards. When you start building this deck, it does seem rough on how you're going to build it, but you want to keep it to 50 cards so that your consistency in milling your Dragon Balls is as high as possible. But yeah, I want to go into an example video of me practicing this deck. This is on Untapped, which is like a simulator for card games. So yeah, if you enjoy, consider leaving a like on this video, consider subscribing. We're nearly at 500 subs. It would be great to hit that goal. Also, I come bearing gifts. There are 4 codes scattered within this video. 3 of them are for FB01 and 1 is for FB06. So keep on the lookout throughout the video for these codes, and good luck to those that are able to snatch those codes up, and hopefully you get something good from your packs. But yeah, let's get on with the video, let's go on with the replay, and let's see what Shenron has to offer in set 7. Alright, we're getting into our replay. We're playing Shenron into Vegito. Just determine who's going first. Now remember, the goal is to awaken as quickly as possible. We are going first. We'll look at our hand, we draw 6. We have 2, I forgot the name, 2 Dragon Balls. We have Goku, we have Bulma, and we also have Hercule. Hercule is great for, I don't think I mentioned it before, but Dragon Radar. Dragon Radar allows you to search for, oh no, I did mention it. Dragon Radar lets you search for Dragon Balls. Now, if you have an energy marker, you can use Hercule to recycle that Radar and then use Radar again. So that's something that you can also look to do. So we decided to keep our hand. This is a pretty good hand. If you find Bulma, find a couple Dragon Balls, it's actually pretty good. We always want to try and go first if possible, purely because there's always a chance that we mill Kami, and Kami gives us a marker anyway. Okay, so we draw. Not great seeing Roshi, obviously that's something we want to mill, but we have no problem charging it. I'm surprised we charged the Giru. I thought we would have kept it. Now, one good thing about, okay, we'll start with Bulma. I'll mention that after. So we discard 1. We can discard the Roshi and use it again later. So we add 2 to our life. We reveal our life to ourselves. Now, when we look through our life, there's 2 Dragon Balls, Super Combo, Gogeta. There's a bunch of great cards here. Most likely, we're going to take either both Dragon Balls or Radar and Dragon Ball. So we take 2 Dragon Balls. Now, we don't need to show this to our opponents. It doesn't ask us to reveal, so we conceal, we shuffle our life. And now we have 4 Dragon Balls out of the 7 in hand. So we're going to play 1. We're going to mill 2. We found Krillin and Kami, which is amazing. We get a marker for Kami, and Krillin is now a blocker that's going to be on our board. So that's 1 Dragon Ball. We decide to activate our leader ability to draw 1. Unfortunately, we drew the Gohan. Would have been great if we milled it. But the good thing about Shenron is that it's not draw one on attack, it's actually activate main. So even if you're going first, you can still activate your ability and draw a card on turn 1 that other leaders would not be able to do. So bear that in mind. Activate. We've got another Krillin, insane. Activate. Draw, mill 2. Okay, nothing good there. And activate once again. Oh, we do find another Gohan. Amazing. And we find Roshi, but we do not have a Goku in our drop, so we can't bring anything back to our hand. So 4 Dragon Balls, turn 1. We're going to swing. Oh, we don't swing. Oh, we can't swing on turn 1. Of course. I forget. So it's their turn now. They play Giran, send Bomber to bottom. They're going to swing with their lead. I'm actually going to take this, I believe, because there were some good cards in my life. Yep. And that'll probably be the end of the turn. So we're in a great spot right now. We find a super. We're probably going to charge the Gohan. I imagine we charge Gohan. Oh, we charge a super. Okay. That's an odd charge. But we charged, remember, I played this game ages ago, so I don't remember everything that happened. So we swing Goku, mill 2, nothing good. We activate our lead. No, we play a second Goku, swing again, mill 2. We found the Kami. Unfortunately, we already have an energy marker, so we don't gain one back. Activate our lead, draw 1, another Goku, and we end our turn. Unfortunately, not finding the rest of our Dragon Balls. There must be like right at the bottom of the deck. Time goes over to our opponent. He's going to play 2 energy. Probably the Goku, the 2-cost Goku that mills 3. Yes. He's going to mill 3, he's going to self-awaken. Now, if he swings into our Gohan, we're just going to use our blockers. He swings into our leads, we just take it. We found a radar, which is good. So if we get down to, if we find 6 Dragon Balls, we just use Razor to find the last one. Just going to swing at Goku, we're going to block with Krillin. We want to keep these Gokus up on the board. The longer they stay, the easier it is to find Dragon Balls. We approach turn 3, I think we charge a radar. Or maybe not, we could keep a radar. Because if we get 1 more Dragon Ball, then we're able to just grab the last 2. So we charge a Goku, yep. We're going to swing with one of our Gohans, mill 2. Probably, I'm not sure if we swing at lead or we swing at the... Probably swing at lead, because we have a high chance of finding at least 1 Dragon Ball. And then we can use our secret rare to get rid of the Goku. Swing again, we just need 1. Okay, we swing at the Goku this time. We find the Dragon Ball. Yeah, we should have swung at the lead, but it's fine. Now we have 5. We're going to tap 1 for... Okay, we're tapping both. Just to show that we have both radars, we're going to draw... So we're going to draw both our Dragon Balls. Now here, again, like I said earlier, when I use radar, I put all my life into my deck, find my 2 Dragon Balls, shuffle the deck. Normally you do this one by one, but for sake of time. And then I add my life back. So I had 6 life, I added back. I'm not sure if that's the right way to play this card. That's just how I did it. Then we play both our Dragon Balls, we'll mill 4. Gogeta, Super, Radar, and Bulma. Send them to the drop. Now we can flip with our lead. We draw 1 for flip. We activate. Yep, activate main. We're gonna bring out the triple strike, Goku. And then we're going to send everything back to our deck. And then shuffle the deck. And we're just going to swing for 45, triple strike. Leaving Vegito at 2 life. Next time we'll play Goku. And then we're able to mill some more. So we end our turn. So now we're in this position where Vegito is actually in a rough spot. He can't safely get rid of our triple strike, not this early into the game. There's not a card in this deck that can get rid of it. If he tries to attack into it, we can just use our blocker. So he's going to flip with his lead, mill 5, but he's only going to be at 15 cards rather than 20, so he doesn't get that extra 20k on his attack. I'm checking what he milled. Some of the new Vegetos. I haven't tried Vegito. I know it got some new support. I haven't looked into it. Phase 3 plays one of the new Vegetos. He won't self-awaken, activate main, place his card in the battle area in his drop. If your leader's Vegito, play one Vegito that costs 4 from your drop. Okay, so he swings into... Let's see, he swings at 25, 35. You let it go. I think we should have blocked it, to be fair. Just want to bring out the forecast, bounce one of the Gohans back. Yep, so he bounces... Oh, he bounces the blocker back, okay. Rather than the Goku. I'm not sure how good that is. It's going to swing at our lead for 30. We're just going to take it. There's no reason not to, because now, at this point, because the triple strike is still there, every time we swing with this thing, we're taking 2 cards, maybe 3 from his hand. And then he's going to swing for 40. Yep. So what I should do here, first we have to charge. Now what I should do, I'm going to pause. I'm not sure if I do this, but I should actually swing with, what's his name? Goku. And then combo off Kami and Krillin. Right, that'll make it a 60, which he has to block. And then use the 5 energy to play Goku. Goku puts Kami and Krillin back at the top of my deck. So when I swing with Goku and mill them, I get an energy marker and I get a blocker on that turn. That's what I should do. We'll see what we do. So we swing. Okay, we just go 45. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. We should have comboed off the 2 cards so we can reuse them with Goku. So swing 45. He doesn't have a super. So we got 3 cards out of him. Play Goku. Swing at lead. Mill 2. Heal off is another mill cards that I didn't mention earlier. Ah, yes. Rightfully so, our opponent told us that Goku can't swing because of Vegito, which we didn't think about. I still think we should have swung into lead, but it's fine. 5. We found the Dragon Ball and nothing else. So yeah, a few mistakes here. Obviously, in hindsight, I should have... Okay, I am comboing the... I don't know why I'm comboing this now. I'm not sure. Also, my opponent did try and block before I declared how much I'm going to swing for, because I was still doing effects. It's kind of weird that I went for the Krillin now, because I'm not going to be able to use it. So that was odd. One thing I also forgot to do is use my lead ability to draw a card. It's something that I'm constantly forgetting to do. If you are playing this lead, bear in mind you can activate your leader's ability to draw one. Our opponent taps 1 to draw, swings 30 into our lead. We have to block this because they can still go for 3-cost Goku into double strike with the Seer. No combo, so we just use a super. And he ends his turn. Now again, when we swing with... We found a Dragon Ball, which is nice. We're going to charge probably... Yeah, Pilaf can be charged. We decided not to charge because I guess that we can use Kami to get a marker anyway and be at 5, but I think we should have charged something. We're going to activate Dragon Ball on the mill 2. We find Roshi, but we have no Goku. We're going to activate our ability, draw 1. Unfortunate. Now again, we should just combo the Krillin. But I guess we have a Krillin in drop, so it doesn't really matter. We can hold on to it. So we're going to activate Goku. We're just going to add just a Krillin to the top of the deck. We're going to... I'm imagining we're going to swing with our triple strike first. So we're going to swing at Vegito. Middle 5. We get Krillin. Everything else going to drop. Now, I probably would have comboed, but my opponent destroyed the cards straight away. We're going to swing at the leader for 45. Yeah, we're going to swing for 45. My opponent reveals his cards, says GG. He only had, I think, 40. So yeah, he had like, there's 10 here, then another 10. This is a 0, this is a 5. Oh no, this is another 10. So what, 30? Another 30k also. We swing for 45, he had to use everything. Would have been GG. He's only going to get 5 energy. Won't be able to play this Vegeta. So yeah, that was the game. I didn't awaken super early in this game. If you can awaken on turn 2, turn 3, you're looking really good. You don't always have to go for the secret rare. You can go for Gogeta if you wish. There are other options you can go for. There are a lot of play lines that I can see in this deck, which I haven't discovered all of them. For example, you could, if you had Gogeta in your drop, and you had 6 energy, you can use the 5-cost Goku, put Gogeta to the top of your deck, draw on your lead, draw the Gogeta, and then play the Gogeta, right? And even if they get rid of it, you just do it again the following turn with Goku. So you can constantly have Gogeta on the field. Against Yellow, that could be a really good strategy. Summoning Gogeta early against Yellow could be really good as well. So yeah, this deck definitely has potential, but it's very RNG dependent, whether or not you get to see all your Dragon Balls early on or not. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. There are more videos to come on different leaders for the new set, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.